What song are you currently obsessed with? Nice try, Vecna. Vecna being blinded by anger when he finds out my favorite song is Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley, and I intentionally got caught in his Freddy Krueger bullshit just to rickroll him. If they time jump a year, the rickroll will definitely be in season 5. This is what's it all been building up to. 11 and the team ganging up on Vecna while Rick Astley's 1987 hit Never Gonna Give You Up plays in the background. The most elaborate multi-year rickroll ever. Tinnitus, by My Brain. Edit, thanks peeps. 3. As someone who suffers from intermittent tinnitus, I'll share a tip I read here on Reddit years ago. Put your palms over your ears so they make a good seal with your fingers on the back of your head. Then tap the back of your head with all your fingers simultaneously multiple times, like 5 seconds or so. The ringing stops. Repeat as necessary. Defuke, this works. Thanks, man. Didn't do a damn thing for me. Oh, well. Something that worked for me is this: in your mind's eye, envision a volume knob like on an older stereo. Then turn it down. Do it slowly. As you turn it down, the sound decreases. You have to do this in your head, it takes a bit of mental effort. Eventually you get it down to 0, hopefully. For me, I feel like I can feel it happening. An odd sensation just above my ears inside my head. It's really hard to explain. It'll come back, do it again. Eventually you'll get pretty good at it, able to make it duck off for hours at a time. Then more. Now the time I hear it is the exception. Most of the time there's nothing. On occasion, it comes back. I repeat this exercise for 30 seconds and it's gone again. This technique works for so many problems. I have used it on headaches and hangovers. For these I imagine what I feel like when I am not in pain, and I slowly am able to feel the pain reduce because of it. I feel like if my body and brain is creating the pain, then my brain is smart enough to turn it off. Mind over matter or some such, but it freaking works. On Melancholy Hill, Gorillaz. Plastic Beach is an incredible album. Edit, thanks for the upvotes Reddit, proceeding to jam to Empire Ants, Melancholy Hill, and the rest of the beautiful record all day. I just discovered them, but what once was by Hers is so good. Hers were an amazing band. It's so sad what happened to them. Wait, what happened? I know what once was really well, it's a fave song of mine, but I don't really Google history of artists. Edit, Googled it. Damn dude, they were 2,425 years old. And on tour. They were driving to a gig in California and were killed in a head-on accident. This happened in 2019 I believe, and they were in their mid-20s. Frown. Don't Fear the Reaper, Blue Oyster Cult. The Chain, Fleetwood Mac. Before that, Shum Goa. Don't You Forget About Me, Simple Minds. Season of the Witch by Donovan. I don't know much of the artist's stuff at all, but something about the song relaxes me in a way. War Pigs, Black Sabbath. I've just discovered heavy metal in my 50s. So good. My 12-year-old daughter is currently obsessed with Black Sabbath, Ozzy, and Metallica. And she's learning electric guitar. Thanks Stranger Things. May It Be, by Enya, from the Lord of the Rings soundtrack. Beautifully haunting, hauntingly beautiful. This and Into the West are both totally awesome. Money for Nothing, by Dire Straits. That guitar riff at the beginning always pumps me up. Sultans of Swing has the best guitar riff of all time in my opinion. Love Dire Straits. Mark Knopfler, It's the Man. Enjoy the Silence, by Depeche Mode. Me and Michael, Management. Little Dark Age is an incredible album that doesn't get enough love. Every song is so good. No Role Models, not sure if obsessed, but definitely one of my current favorites. First Things First, Rip Uncle Phil. For real. You the only father that I ever knew. Currently hooked on a Feeling by Blue Swede. Ooga Chukka. My Type, Saint Motel. The lyrics kill me, in a good way. You're just my type. Oh, you got a pulse and you are breathing. Glad to see a band finally make a stand against necrophilia. Separate Ways, Worlds Apart, by Journey. Oh, and also California Dreamin' by the Beach Boys. Some day, love will find you. Break those chains that bind you. One night will remind you how we touched and went our separate ways. If he ever hurts you, true love won't desert you. You know I still love you, though we touched and went our separate ways. Obligatory keyboard solo on a wall. The Day I Tried to Live, Soundgarden. The whole Super Unknown album is so great. I wore the CD out in junior high. Electric Love Edit 1. For clarification, I mean the song by Brains. I didn't even realize Bob's Burgers had a song by the same name. Edit 2. Thank you all for my first comment over 1K upvotes. They say Thomas Edison is the man to get us into this century. They'll say, "Aw, Topsy at my autopsy." Do I want to know? Arctic Monkeys. Everlong Foo Fighters Edit. Thanks for the silver. Same. It's been 25 years and I'm still wringing dopamine from it. So everything's been this real forever? Iron Maiden, hallowed be thy name. The sands of time for me are running, deep breath, low oh 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 ooh ooh cough oh cough. Daydreaming, Radiohead, A Forest, The Cure. Band of Horses, The Funeral. I recently got my hands on a reverb and chorus pedal and it sounds ducking majestic. Crack Rock, Frank Ocean. Radio Video by System of a Down Edit. Thanks for the award. Actually impressed at the amount of people that agree with me. For some reason I don't really find people with the same taste in music as me. Hey man, look at me rockin' out. I'm on the radio with Danny and Lisa. Money, Money ABBA. Down Under by Men at Work. No One Knows, Queens of the Stone Age. Lawyers, Guns and Money. Warren Zevon. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Metallica. A banger of a song. Dancing in the Moonlight, Something About It. Jesus of Suburbia. Actually, that Green Day album is so solid. I'm Not Okay, I Promise, My Chemical Romance. The whole album, 3 Cheers for Sweet Revenge, was full of bangers from start to finish. I'll never get tired of Ghost of You. Helena is one of those songs that just instantly teleports my brain back to 2004. Synchronized Umbrellas. Rearview Mirror, Pearl Jam. White Room, Cream. Something About Clapton's Why Just Gets Me. Tool, Lateralis. Ms. Jackson, Outcast. Can't Take My Eyes Off You by Frankie Valli. Ain't It Fun, Paramore. Zombie, The Cranberries. Claire de Lune, Canon in D, Just Piano. I've heard snippets of these forever. Now Canon in D is my daytime background music for work and Claire de Lune is my wind down and get to sleep music. I love me some classical earworms. Hurt by 9 Inch Nails, such a good song. That new Kia logo reminds me of vintage NIN stickers. Up Around the Bend, CCR didn't get the attention it should have from Stranger Things. Flesh for Fantasy by Billy Idol. Chrissy Wake Up. I Don't Like This. Chrissy Wake Up. Master of Puppets by Metallica. I blame Stranger Things for it. Welcome to the Black Parade, My Chemical Romance. 1979 by the Smashing Pumpkins. Dashboard by Modest Mouse. I used to refuse to listen to them because I thought Float On was annoying. Their old stuff is so great. Third Planet, Dramamine, Teeth Like God's Shoeshine, Trailer Trash. Oof, so many great ones.